Microphone check. We still got 4 minutes, but not early. And that's cool. Going on out. That was on. Trying my damnedest to figure out what I'm forgetting. I keep coming up with the answer of nothing. Like, it's 5 minutes early when I hit start. Well, really 10 minutes early because I always schedule it 5 minutes early. Stream deck ready. Got food. I've got drink. I've got my cartridges. Got chat up. I've got TV up. Oh, okay. That with the controller on purpose, so that's perfectly fine. It should be charged. Hey, Dean, I just got chat pulled up. You already have to take off. Thank you for the like. I don't know if you already took off before I pulled it up. Obviously, I'm way early still. Um, always appreciate you, man. I'm gonna hit you up on Discord real quick. All right. Um, I don't know if you are actually still here, Dean, but I messaged on Discord for everyone else and for Dean if you're here. I'm thinking about seeing if Dean wants to be a mod because he's always been here recently. I need someone to kind of not necessarily moderate chat. Everyone that's been in chat is usually pretty cool. Um, Mostly just someone because I miss chat so often because various reasons. Someone that's like around consistently and kind of willing to take it on them to specifically interact with chat and make sure they feel seen when I don't notice chat happening. For honest, for full sake of honesty, it happens. Um, Oh, just mentioned it on the TGR Discord. Headline of the description today. My new controller should be here today or tomorrow. Gulikit King Kong 2. It should be very good. I think what I'm gonna have to do is tell it to be a Switch controller, but then I can use my Wingman XB2, which I've seen more people than not say it works that way. The Wingman XB2 supports Switch Pro controller. It has a Switch Pro controller mode. Multiple people have reported it working. Wingman says it works, but a few people have said they didn't get it to work. So I don't know. We'll see. I wish it had a replaceable battery instead of a rechargeable battery, but it looks like if I can find the right size battery, I can easily replace it if it starts to have problems. It just depends on the price of the battery. I know places you can find many types of batteries pretty cheap. There's literally a battery surplus town up the highway. Town shop. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and launch Turbo Golf and just see if I can get into a match. I'm not even gonna plug my controller in yet. I'm just gonna see if I can get in a match. Well, you know what? I am gonna plug it in to make sure it's gonna work today. And if either my controller doesn't work today or I can't find a match. And yes, I still have starting soon because if I have to switch over, which is what I was saying, if I can't get the controller to work or can't find a match, I'm gonna just go ahead and I think do Flight Sim. Although I did just beat a full galactic campaign on Planetary Annihilation, and that's cool. Okay, controller's working so far. So I want to up the difficulty. Try again. Try to do it again. Go! Just to be clear, and I don't mind you doing it, I don't know YouTube's rules. Since you do use English, I don't mind you using the Cyrillic, but I do not know how to read Cyrillic or translate Russian. And I assume that is Cyrillic Russian. I think you said you're in Russia. So how you doing today? Good to see you again. Yeah, the only point on that, just be aware, please don't type only in non-English. If you type both non-English and the English translation, I'm fine with it. Shoot. We did indeed. I found a match way sooner than I thought I would. Sorry that I didn't have it switched over, but I truly didn't think I would find a match. Yeah, okay, cool. I got it. You know what? We're going forward. Extremely suboptimal. I'm in. Nice! Birthday parties are super fun. Stop before the ring. No, but I have sticky ball. Yeah, like I said, just as long as you don't do just non-English, I'm cool. And I'll trust you that you're giving correct translations and not like saying something awful in another language and saying it's fine in English. Although I will also say that would be so funny. It's so on brand for me. So I couldn't say I would be mad, I just couldn't allow it if I found out that was happening. No! I thought I iced it early enough for it to not do that. That's fine, it still put me in a great spot. Oh, why didn't you roll in and give me shot of the match? You bastard ball. Look, like I said, I couldn't be mad because it's on brand for me, but I would have to be like, hey, don't do it or you're not going to be allowed here because it's not actually okay. And then if it continued, I would actually be mad. I couldn't be mad the first time. I would have to laugh while I told you not to do it. So just don't do it. I mean, to be fair, there could fully be a time when I'm like, hey, so how do you say this rude ass thing in Russian? And if you wanted to tell me, obviously that's a whole different... That's why I'm like, it's on brand. Like, don't just, you know. That would be a specific... Oh! What? Oh, man! I missed that ring. By the way, I guess you have 47. You don't mind just being called 47, do you? Because I have no idea what the other word is. Here, I just want to do that. Yeah, on this one, power shot over the opener. Shit. I followed it up so poorly, though, because I didn't hit the boostring with the ball, and I did with my car. Oh, not enough curve. Oh! That rookie's gonna climb the ranks quick. By the way, 47, if you don't hate me, don't forget to like, please. It means a lot. It actually doesn't mean as much to me personally as being in the chat and talking to me. Oh, okay. So, like, 47's probably just better. But yeah, like I was saying, chat certainly means more personally, but I think likes mean more for the channel. Ooh! That's spicy. I get my ramen from, like, the real Asian store now. And I get their spicy ramen. And, like, it's cup ramen, microwave ramen, or, you know, boil water or whatever. But, you know, they That's generally what people eat as ramen in Asian countries. They don't just always make. They rarely make fancy ramen, really. But ooh, they have such more spicy options. Double curve. I was thinking about me. Oh yeah. Oh, they got a hell of a hit though. Coppercat might be a Smurf account. I don't think so. I think they're probably a really good rookie. Maybe they've played on someone else's account and got his points. Don't think they're new to the game entirely. Oh, if I had hit the ring. Never taste ramen. Cooked it one time. I mean, cooking good ramen is actually really hard. My godmother is Japanese, and she'll tell you, making, like, ramen is fully an art, it's a passion, and the only way to cook it good is to be passionate about it. Which is kind of why making your own ramen is not so popular anymore in a lot of Asian countries, is because it takes time to really figure out how you do it freaking right, and you have to learn your best way of making ramen. You know what? It didn't go over the gap. That was still a hell of a hit. And that went. That went. Holy shit. Holy shit. And a new best. That was impressive, right? Yeah, using the celebration to say good job on a personal best is definitely taking off. I like that. Still had my e-brake on. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss it. Often when I try to do that angle, I miss. And clearly that's the angle I need to do. Come on, ball, where are you? You're still... Oh, man. Slow down. Beautiful. Less beautiful. I don't think I need to reset to win. That was good. Second to last hit was super good. I'm definitely cooking in this game. That's one way to put it. To be fair, this guy's rated as a rookie and getting enough new bests as he's coming close to me or beating me that might actually be a true rookie as far as not being a Smurf account, just has practice playing with someone else or something. Oh yeah, I think the power shot's the right move there too. That puts me in a really great spot here. Tap, tap, and... That's how I'm gonna do well in the tournament, is if I can consistently get shots like that. Because I can't get to the ball fast enough if it lands real close. What a shot, he says. That's genuinely my normal shot on that hole. Just, I put it in a better position than normal. Server 4-7. Get. Wrong button entirely. Oh, good though. I hit the... That was fully luck. Whoops. Woo! Whoops. There we go. That could have been a lot better, but you know what? Stayed calm, stayed cool. Get another win. Oh! Speaking of, first off, let's turn these in. Okay, your name was Server 47, like Gaming Lethal Company server, 4 times a week. 4 times a week. Okay. I see. That's interesting. That's a kind of cool way to come to a name. I like it. Down. We want to go here. Ranked wins. Oh, he hasn't gotten another win yet. He hadn't been playing. I'm now 3 wins above Evan. Man, where's Evan on rating? He's still in the top 100. He is top 100, right? Yeah. For 95. And then where is... We're not on my friends list. I know who I'm looking for, but I can't think of the name. So I'm like, I'll know it when I see it. I didn't think she was in the top 50. Oh, 88 right there. Petty. Petty is my goal to consistently beat. I want to start winning specifically against Petty Girl. A crazy story about radio cars? Like remote control cars? Like toy cars? Well, I mean, there's a lot of remote control cars that are not toys per se, but, you know. Okay. I used to have that one, I think it was called the Ricochet, that you could drive it into the wall and the tires would hit first so it would flip over. And you could drive it upside down, but forward was backwards and backwards was forward, left was right, and right was left. Nowadays, they would put a sensor in that to keep it driving the same no matter what. That's not quite what I meant to hit. You know what? Good shot. Not being in the bunker could have been better, but it was a good shot. Decent follow-up. That was not good. Mr. Water. Water is the worst thing in the world. Yeah, buddy. Go over. Oh! Everybody hates this hole, to be clear. Everybody. I don't think it might make the turn. I think this hole and one other are not going to be in the tournament because everybody hates them. This and I forget what it's called, but the one where if you start in the center, you absolutely have the best chance. Are you gonna share the story about the remote controls cars, perchance? Not where I want to be. Well. Yep. Oh man! That was... I literally could have only been a little more on point. Did he get a new best? They didn't. That might be a personal best. No? Okay. That felt really damn good. Like, that felt like a pace. I know that would be Evan 7 times out of 10. I think that would beat Petty. Parents gifted you one, very expensive and fast. So you were a fucking genius and glued it to it. Glued a disco ball to the car and hung it to this. Man, what you should have done is put a high-walled track that you hung down from the ceiling around the entire room, put the disco ball on the car, and put the car in the track in a way that it would be forced to go around the track by the walls, and then just turn it on and put some tape on the controller to stick it in forward. Still at 1265. No matter what I do, I'm gonna be at like about 1260, 1250. I'm not gonna get to Challenger 1 by launch. I don't care what Evan thinks I can do. What? Would be super cool. Like, then I wouldn't sit here and be like, you wasted a really cool RC car. honest, like, you kind of wasted a really cool RC car. I mean, you sound like you thought it was pretty cool at least, which makes it pretty cool by default. It was cool to the person it needed to be cool to. It makes it pretty damn cool. Damn it! Thought I could thread through that. Man. You definitely saw me get ripped off there, right? I mean, that's the course on that one, but I definitely got ripped off still. This game's pretty satisfying overall. And it's easy to just keep going. The rounds are so quick. Until, like, it's not finding matches. If you're finding matches at least once a minute, it's easy to just go, go, go. Though I probably won't play this for more than an hour today before I... Oh, I didn't stay on top. Oh, they stayed on top, but it didn't matter. I got way faster. They must have messed up somewhere. Being on top, they should have gotten through there way faster. I got a new best. And, like, the Fisher Bird is not low ranked. In fact, higher ranked than me overall. Alright, I want to win both of these. Velocity Valley can go either way at this rank. Really, the accuracy of that second hit. Exactly 1 second. Oh, they got us out of the match, though. Theirs was further out and equally accurate. Do I sometimes watch long YouTube videos and just turn... Not often this game, but that is always what I do. That's how I watch YouTube and how I play games. That's why I like having chatters here, because my main reason for this stream is to give myself a daily schedule and interaction, and playing the game and responding to chat is, like, super good. Super good for all of my mental health stuff. Not good right now. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was so bad. What's about to happen with my ball? I don't like. I didn't think I liked. Accurate that I did not like. I could have won the match. There is a world still in which I can win the match. It's just highly unlikely. Ah! Just laid on the nuke. That's gonna go way too far over. I didn't think I hit that at an angle. That's his game. I don't know what BTOI is. Recently, I've been doing that with, well, what I've been playing the most, Flight Sim and Planetary Annihilation. And I just beat a full galactic war on Planetary Annihilation, finally. By the time that I was partly through, I managed to get a really good starting tech and went and hit one enemy boss, and then I could go everywhere and get all of that faction's rewards all at once without trying. So I got loaded up on factions, and I just went and found all the bosses or rewards, and each time I got more and more tech without having to do very many battles. Oh, The Binding of Isaac. I haven't played it, but it's not really my type of game. Be fair, I wouldn't have known what you meant if you had gotten it right initially either. If you hadn't mixed up B and T. Ah. Yeah, there's gonna be less and less people queuing right now, so... Oh, my dad's here. What horrible timing. Matthew, come up here, please, before Dad leaves! Damn it! Hey Google, call Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, can you send up Matthew before you take off?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just in the middle of a match, so I can't bring the money down.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Yo, grab my purse off that hook there, shoot. On the other hook. The one that you can see the purse hanging on, right? Yeah. I was like, it's fair. I was just like, it should be more visible. That's why I put it on that one. Open the big flap, please. And here. 10, $15, $16, $17, $18 goes. Yeah, I think that. Please. Thank you very much. That was his ball I tried to hit. You know what? It truly didn't make a difference. And that's hilarious. That didn't work out. Not too bad. His match already. I need to quit saying his when I don't know someone's. I know. It's just because I don't like being called they. It's hard to use they as a gender neutral pronoun because I don't like it as a gender neutral pronoun. I mean, for an actual gender neutral person, I guess. I mean, I don't like. To me, it's also as assumptive today that I'm gonna have to read that after this match, sorry. But just saying, fuck. Oh well. Something's funny about something, and that's all. Not what you're saying, I can read whatever you said was funny in a minute. Oh my god! Ripped off! Entirely. MB1 and 2. I'm not sure what MB1 and 2. Take Dead God, all marks. I'm sure that means something cool. And what you hear in Russian is kind of like saying God in English. That's great. I understand the concept of what you're saying overall. Based on the name of the rank and everything. Yeah. I get it. That's what happens after you've been gaming for over 20 years. I shouldn't say over 20. I've been gaming for 30 years. God damn it. You just learn to translate any game into, like, you know what? I know nothing about that game, but I understand what you're telling me about your accomplishments in the game. Damn it. All because I didn't get that lined up and I passed it. Great shot, though. Okay, I think my dad already left, so I can't take care of anything. But I think my controller might be there today, so I might end the stream short for the sake of going to get it and seeing if it works, and then have a later stream as well. Which I think is probably fair. Tell me if that sounds fair. Tell me what you think. It doesn't make a ton of difference, except that if I continue to stream much longer, it's probably just gonna be autopilot in an airplane. Oh. Okay. I'm getting a new controller that my dad ordered me. because this controller, the battery is really bad now. And it might come in today. So I might end the stream early to go get that today. And if I don't, probably here within the next 20-30 minutes, I'll just be playing Flight Simulator anyway. So you'll just be seeing an airplane on autopilot. So I was asking, tell me, you know, if the airplane on autopilot sounds so worth it that, you know, I should continue to stream despite. And then I also said, if I go get the controller today, I'll probably certainly stream later. Keep streaming and do Flight Simulator rather than going to get the new controller. You're like interested in trying to slow down. I talk fast. You're interested in seeing the Flight Simulator. Pretty much, it would not be boring. Basically, I figured if the flight would be more boring than not, may as well get the controller. If the flight would be, you know, fun for people to watch, just go ahead and keep streaming. I figure getting my bad controller replaced is a fair reason to cut off a stream early. Yeah. There's a balance in that there. Fucking game run with no cores still kicking my ass. So, the guy, no core run, that guy right there, who just got first place, is genuinely the best player in the game. Dean, welcome back. Dean, you weren't here long enough. My new controller should be in today or tomorrow. If I keep getting matched with these two guys at the top 100, then I will continue playing this. Because that's practice. Note that I'm in second right now. Not for long. Second right now. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit the tree. Yeah! Can I steal second? Yeah! I think Big Overhand Right is in the top 50, if not the top 10. And like I said, No Core Run, who is Game Run, is literally the top ranked player by a margin. That might have been too far left. Yep, sure was. Well, not doing much on this hole then. I don't know what I'm hitting that's activating that. So on the PS4 controller, as I'm using it with the device to make it Xbox controller that I have, the pad, the big touch pad, is specifically the share button. It takes screenshots if you press it, and you can set it down too hard and that'll get pressed. Come on, hit the ring. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Yeah! Gamer got a new best? Damn. Motherfucker wasn't happy being the best in the game. No, he had to make a new account and not use any cores on it. Just to make a bigger splash and have a bigger ego. No, it's fully earned and he's a really cool guy. Ah! So close. So close. Dean's cool, too cool to say anything but hi. Too cool for school. Yeah, you can put it that way. It was... hold up. Okay, so you see that guy at the top, Game Run W? I was pretty sure the other was in the top 50. I know it's in the top 100. What? Is his alt not in the top 100? That can't be true. There it is. So you see number 29 there in purple? That is the same person as number 1. But without using... no, it was some professional players. Although if asking a question you would say, was it? But since you put yeah at the end after the comma, it's actually fine. That's just a bit more British. So yeah. The guy at the very top was one of them. And then... other homie... is down here, rank 85 overall. So... I mean, they're both gonna be in the tournament. Game Run's probably gonna win the $1,000. So I think professional is a word that can be used for the most part, yeah. But that feels weird too, because since some of them are saying that I belong in the rankings with them up there, does that basically make me a professional if that's how I see it? If I'm like, yes, they're professional, am I also professional? What? So close. I mean, it put me in a match by myself. That's the time to just go for new personal bests. And I think it's gonna have me play all 5, but maybe not, since I started. Yep. All 5 solo. 23 seconds for time. Wait a tick. I think using the power shot, I can. And I end up there so often that that's embarrassing. or there. I know exactly how to hit both of those shots. The second one, I know how to hit specifically because of when I have to reset. I usually get reset there. Someone called you British. Where is my knife? No, I didn't call you British. I said that saying it was some professional players, yeah, is more British than was it some professional players. It's the more British way of saying that. Ah, you can't go through the tree like that? That's dirty. Do it. Do it. Do it! Oh! You saw that, right? Yep. Nope. Damn it! Yeah! Do it! Do it! Roll! Great time to practice, though. Hey, that sounds relaxing, though. That sounds nice. Whoop! Another win on the board for me. Woo! First place. Yeah, it got me all screwed up on the queue and said I'm rookie and everything. I have not seen that, no. Not sure it sounds like a movie that I would watch. I'm a bit sensitive due to... Excuse me. So sorry. This is gonna be hard. Full hard mode. I got not last. Oh, never mind. Wow. Wow. Empire's just like casually like, yeah, fuck the rest of you. I'm seconds ahead. Huh. Okay, I don't know. At first, it sounded like either a kind of horror movie or a sort of like violent thriller. I don't really do well with either. Worst I could have done on start, and made it worse. I got nobody. But other people mess up on this one a lot too. It's so easy to mess up. Damn it! Damn it! Ah. I see. Ah! That woulda, shoulda, coulda been fine. I got third at least. Oh. This is good for me trying to get better, but bad for practice. Hi, Paldoba. Let me know which one that is. This is Turbo Golf Racing. There's a tournament coming April 4th for launch day. And I'm going to be in that. No Core Run W, although that's a different account where he doesn't use cores, is the top player in the game and most likely to win the tournament. Although I've never beat him in an overall 5-round match. I can occasionally beat him on a hole when I do cool stuff like that. But even when I did something cool like that, you see, he was 2 seconds faster. He's really fast, and he's using no power up, no core, so he'll use what's on the field. But no. Okay, is that Daba or Doba? First or second? Fair enough. I will probably switch between the two randomly then, without realizing it. Missed me. No, 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 no! My ball didn't come down inside, did it? Oh, it did? It's just way in a bad spot. About the worst spot. Oh god, that was about the worst hit too. That tree was kinda lucky. I'll take 3rd place in that group. That probably still last overall. No, that got me up to 3rd overall. Yeah! Bob not happy. Do I play... I specifically dislike all of those, and Call of Duty. But I'm 34, I've been playing games since 1994, and the entire environment around any kind of game like that was so different. Like, take Call of Duty and, Counter-Strike. When those games first came out, if there was a brand new player on the other team, we were just so happy that a new person was playing the game. Both teams often had voice mics completely open when we were talking the whole time. Team Fortress 2 especially, in the early days before it went free to play. And if there was a brand new player on the other team, we would slow down. We would take it easy. Even in more competitive servers, the entire team would slow down and take it easy to help a new player on the other team learn, and there's just not a community like that anymore. Yes. Correct, you are lagging. I've noticed there's at least a 10-second delay before I see what you type, and probably the same before you hear it. Maybe not that much, but... Gamer just pulled my trick. Saying hi late to elicit a response of saying hi. And then someone can't get their initial start off right. I don't think he meant to do it to me, but maybe. Because I told everyone I do that, and it's funny. Ew. My mic cuts off? I'm so sorry about that. Let me turn up the gain a little bit. I'd rather have it blow out a little bit than cut off, so hopefully that's better. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. I can't work, so I'm trying to make something out of this. And, I've been doing this for a little while now. I got kicked off of Twitch and came over here, and I've liked it so much better. But it's just been recently that I have chatters over here, and it's the reason that I do this besides, because right now I don't make money, even though that is my goal. I need to make money for myself. I need to, pay my bills. But, besides that, like, the most important thing to me is the chat, because I don't have a real social life. I struggle with that. So, like, people are talking so much about parasocial relationships and stuff right now, and how it's not necessarily healthy to have a parasocial relationship with content creators, and I'm like, but I want my viewers to all be my best friends. They said non-specified off-site reasons. Dude, Doba, you're amazing. If you get your friends to sub, especially if they hang out, I don't know what time zone you're in, but, by the way, 47, I think you heard part of my rant about my life situation the other day. That's why Twitch kicked me off. I encourage it. You know, if you're old enough, you know, obviously don't follow the rules. If you're like 9 years old, what are you doing here? First off, it's absolutely 13 plus mature content. I prefer to try to keep it 17 plus, but because it is a 420 stream, it is marijuana related. So, but in general, you know, if you're at least 13 and you're interested in content creation, take a stab at it. The one thing I will say, like, it's work. Even as much as I'm doing now, which is really just sitting here chilling, playing a game. Okay. Yeah, it's 17:24 here right now. But, like, there's more work that goes into just this than you would think. And if you want to do videos, even if you're like, I'll just do straightforward videos with basically no editing unless I need to do a voiceover or something, it's so much more mental work than you expect. And then I was saying this is my streams Tuesday through Saturday at 4:20 Central every day. And it's currently 17:20, so it's 5:20 right now, basically. So basically an hour ago, your time, well, any time, an hour ago every day except Sunday and Monday. You're in the UK right now. What is the what exclamation point about? Oh, my location is fully public knowledge. That's not a problem. I live specifically in Harrisonville, Missouri. It's a little shit town of about 12,000 people. It's pretty quiet. We started locking our doors about 5 or 6 years ago. Second. Oh, second place? Yeah, against this group of people, that's pretty dope. I'm not paying attention to the ranking because as soon as the ball goes in, I'm watching chat. I have a bad habit of not watching chat enough, so while people are here talking, because I've had people come in and say like 8 things over 5 minutes and I haven't looked over, and then they're gone. That's not good. Should I have given... No, okay. Cool, good. I mean, I could have landed in a better spot, but that's fine. I can make that up. Yeah, one of the other, I think, other people in the top 100 who also is a streamer, Colepack, Colepacyt, Colepack YT. He was in chat the other day, and he was saying, like, I definitely should be in the top 100 if I keep going. And I was like, nah. But then, like, I'm clearly competitive against the top-ranked people. I was just right behind number 1 on the leaderboard. So, obviously, yes, I actually do belong in the top 100. My current goal is to consistently win against rank 88, Petty Girl SAV. But, new to this account, already addicted. This account as in my channel and addicted to my channel, or new account on YouTube and already addicted? Anyway, so I guess if, like, my personal challenge is beating 88, and I just did that well against #1 in the world, so I was telling, 47, I'll show you this real quick, leaf queue. Okay, so I'm down here, I'm rank 1,265 in the world, yeah, 65. We look at the top 100 here. Game Run W is the same as No Core Run W. Same person. I found No Core. Yeah, there he is. He's on my friends list on that account. That with no cores is rank 28 in the world. My channel. Maybe he's addicted. You know, I'm technically addicted to drugs because I'm on prescriptions both for pills and essentially marijuana, and I don't do well without them. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it already, man. That makes me feel really good, like I'm doing something good. Anyway, the other is Evan here, rank 95. There's 88 at the top of that list, Petty. Evan, we come over to ranked wins. Turn off top 100. Go around me. Has 89 wins, and he's in the top 100. I have 93 wins. So we've been bouncing back and forth over each other with our win counts on that leaderboard. And that's been a lot of fun. Obviously, I probably actually do belong in the top 100. It just feels wrong, because I'm ranked 1,1265, competitive with the top 100. It's just that until this tourney was announced, I wasn't playing, I guess. Man. Speaking of, I'm supposed to be having marijuana. I haven't taken a hit this whole stream, I don't think. Man! I'm not a very good streamer. I have a stream called Gaming at 420. It's over an hour into the stream, and I'm just now smoking anything. Shame on me for not smoking more weed on stream live. Just to be clear, it's also recreationally legal in Missouri. I checked thoroughly with YouTube, and I'm perfectly fine to be as casual about it as I want, so long as I'm not breaking local laws. Now, did you actually get addicted to it, though? Because I was joking about being addicted to prescriptions. Because, like, they're prescribed for a reason. You're not supposed to do well necessarily without them, and if you do, that's good. You've gotten better. But, like, I have medicine that if I don't take every day, it's just gonna be some bad days. Which, if you compare that to, like, someone saying, yeah, I have a meth addiction. If I don't have meth for a week, I'm bad. You know, the withdrawal is the same. It's just the fact that meth and drugs like that typically don't have medical benefit, except they do have pharmaceutical benefits when used properly pharmaceutically. You said that already, Doba. I'm a dick. I'm addicted to you. Doba just not so low-key thinks my voice is hot. That's the addiction. This silky smooth, sexy voice. I should be careful. I am fairly certain you're a teenager. You shouldn't talk like that. I mean, again, mature stream. In general, expect me to talk however. But I shouldn't direct that speech at someone I suspect is a teenager. It was a bit thoughtless. I also hate my life. That's a very long story that if you continue to hang out on my stream regularly, you're definitely gonna hear at some point. The immediate most interesting point about that I'll let you in on since you've been so cool. When I was 19, I was molested by a 13-year-old girl, and because in my state, no one under 14 can consent in any way, shape, or form. I was asleep, by the way, to be clear. That's how that happened. It meant I was the consenting adult, and I committed a crime, and now I'm on the registered sex offender list. 5 years in prison. The things you might expect to happen in prison to someone like that, and now, because of disability and that conviction, I can't get a job, etc., etc. And that's half of my life story. Actually, that's about a third of my life story. Not much else of it is a whole lot better, except for, 4 years ago, for 3 years leading up to that, I was engaged, and I can't take care of myself, you know, I can't work, I'm fighting to get disability. We don't have good health care here like you guys do, from what I hear. You have good health care. And she genuinely took care of me. She provided for me financially, physically, emotionally. She as much as made sure I showered regularly. Because I struggle. I'm mentally disabled and physically disabled, and I struggle. But then my family drove her away. And that's, like, genuinely the past 15 years of my life. Not her, but everything I just said, that's been the last 15 years. You got way more of my story right away than I expected. That's why I'm like, if you hang out, you're gonna hear it, because when I get started, I'm so pissed off about everything all the time that I don't shut up. I mean, I never shut up in general anyway. I see sometimes. Obviously, I don't look quite so much as chat. Oh, come on! Do it! Ah! You bitch. Stupid ass ball. Yeah, life sucks sometimes. You know, it's almost certainly not your fault. But I appreciate the sentiment. And I especially appreciate that your response to all that, including the fact that I'm a registered sex offender because of that, is anything other than fuck you, you fucking pedophile piece of shit. Is that gonna work? That's an experimental shot since yeah. I was hoping if I do that, I could get a real powerful shot and bring it back around the corner. I haven't been doing well this match, so I'm like, I'll just experiment. That's how you get better. This is genuinely a game that you get better through mistakes. If the way you're playing, you're not messing up what you need to do, then you're going to stay at that level of play. You're not going to actively improve your play. Damn it! Still working on what angles I can get out of that, because I learned that shot from either Game Run or Evan about a week ago. To do that, you hit your handbrake and jump at the same time, and it's a bit weird. I like people that like chatty people. How about that? We're meant to be buddies. Millions people do my type of sport, but only me became fucking crippled because train. I'm sure other people became crippled because of training. It definitely happens. Not to take anything away from that, like, obviously I understand getting messed up for any number of reasons. I'm not, before everything happened, I was going into the Marine Corps. I hurt myself several times doing that, and, lost all my chances at going in because of everything. So, like, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, like, sports injuries are pretty normal, like, that happens, and say, that means yours isn't important, because, like, no, it sucks balls, it's fucking tragic, but you're far from the only one. Right. Now you're saying football. You mean football. You don't mean fucking handball that you hardly ever use your feet in, and for some reason we call it football. What you're saying is, I assume, to be fair, on accident, a kid kicked the ball really hard and it hit your hand and busted your fingers? That really sucks, 47. I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely don't feel alone in that, though. And if you do, there are genuinely, and I am sure this is true where you're at, there are communities of people that are like, hey, we lived through this experience. It's tragic. It sucks. Come hang out with us. Let's get through this together. Yeah, petty and game run, no core run. All we're missing here is to get Evan or like Vooper in this match, and I would just be shat all over. Oh yeah, broken fingers are extremely common for goalkeepers. No use for shields against these guys. I'm not gonna get ahead enough of them. Damn it! No! Well, petty I can if I don't fuck up like that. I could potentially use a shield against petty, but she doesn't seem to really use rockets very much. Boo! Slightly better aim, I might have beat her. Ouch! That makes my balls hurt, man! Holy crap! By the way, Doba, don't forget to look down in the description. I've got a link to the community Discord down there. Especially if you're starting a YouTube channel, I really want to have a bunch of creators in there that, post what they're doing and shit. I'm thinking about if enough creators, even enough means one or two, start posting regularly their stuff, starting to make channels for individual creators. Like if you've posted stuff regularly for, depending on how often you do stuff, if you're like, I'm gonna do 3 times a month, and for 3 months you've done that, I'll probably make you your own channel. This is embarrassing. No, don't watch me, guys. I guess I'm the only person left to spectate. Funny, nice, and good at this game. You know what? I am almost always funny and usually good at this game. You can ask 47 how nice I am when I don't want to be. I'm never mean to a viewer, but like, I'm pretty sure 47 has heard me rant a couple of times now. If Dean was here, Dean could be like, nah, homies, Kage's kind of a piece of shit sometimes. Not at all always a very nice person. But when that's the case, I'm usually ranting about, look, we need to have a fucking violent revolution in this country, I think. Because no one's going for a peaceful one. No one's trying a peaceful one. And here's why. Or talking about the fucked up nature of the sex offender registry in the United States. I'm a real piece of shit about those things. I'm assuming you mean metaphorically, and that your dog doesn't actively have rabies and need to go to the emergency vet. Because you said be right back. Ah! I would have held that against him if I had beat him. I would have. Oh, good job, Petty. That's why I assume that he's saying metaphorically, like the dog is being extremely hyper, probably a bit bitey. My best friend's dogs act like they have rabies whenever I come in the door. I will absolutely take that. Fuck yes! I mean, someone is absolutely destroying it. Well, both of them are destroying it more than me now. I figured it was Petty. I feel good about that, though. See, now I know it's just because you think my voice is hot. Whiny, pitchy, nasally. I only say that because my voice is so fucking nasally and gross. And I'm not on camera, so it's the only... That's good to know. Okay, maybe. Just to be fair, you mostly sound like a teenage boy. And I'm neither into males nor teenagers. Well, my ex-fiance was 19 when we got together. I was also 27, but 19's not so bad. You sound more like you're 15 or 16. Just the way you're talking so far. I could be wrong on both fronts because I'm really bad at guessing. But my guess is that I have unfortunate news for you on Mr. Fronts. I can't keep a straight face anymore. I mean, that's all absolutely true. I just can't keep a straight face about it. I tried to say shit like that without laughing. You can tell. You can tell what? Oh, shit. Oh, hey, fuck it. That's just as good as what I might have been able to do, if not better. That was spectacular. I don't know how to hit this one straight. How do I get in from straight in front of the hole? Oh, I can't guess right. What are you, an 80-year-old woman? Was I that far off? Game over. What? I lose? I lose the game? I'm old. I don't understand how people talk anymore. I don't know what your emojis mean. Get off my lawn. Ooh! Ooh! What game do I lose, though? Oh, exactly, you're an 80-year-old woman. I also specifically doubt that. But clearly, you're more amused by not cluing me in. I think I've got to go with 24-year-old chick. That seems like that behavior. I don't know, I'm really not putting into any thought into any of that. I'm just throwing shit out there. I mean, other than that, like, you do, to me, seem to talk like a 15-year-old boy. Obviously what? I've said too many things and there's delay between chat. Well, obviously is way too vague for me to know what the hell you mean. Well, by the time you're 80, yeah, you're probably dying. I mean, not to be too much of a downer about it. That is how life goes. I mean, my grandma lived to 97, but, like, dying is a relative term. Oh, get there? Yeah! I mean, I don't care. I'm fine with third place with that shot. Fuck it. Yeah. My grandmother was the cause of a lot of emotional and mental health problems in my life. And she used her money to control me and make sure that I couldn't take care of myself. And that has now passed to my father doing the same thing, except that he doesn't have the money to actually do that and make sure I have food on the table. So, I was the only one in the hospital room when she passed, and, like, I cried, which is, like, I usually don't get terribly emotional when people die, because that's, you know, I'm pagan, and death is life. That is how that works. The moment you're born, you're dying. Oh man, he had reset and I could have beat him. But, yeah. I'm so broke. I mean, yes, I am broke, more than literally. I only have food stamps. The only income I have is when I go to the doctor, the state gives me a bit of money back for gas. Fortunately, they'll give me like $50 for a doctor visit for gas. And it only costs me like $7, and they don't care what I do with the rest of the money. But that's my income. 47 kind of knows what I'm going through. That's why I'm wondering if that's... I don't know if that's exactly what he's getting at, or if he is saying like, "Oh my God, you're really broke. You don't have any cash." I have a feeling it's sympathetically because 47 has typically been super cool. But either way, yes, I genuinely am that broke, and it's not so much going through stuff as that's just been my entire life. Maybe you used wrong word, yeah? Sorry, that wasn't meant to... That's just how you said it, so it's how it came out of my mouth. If you didn't mean financially, it might have been the wrong word, I don't know. See, like I said, I can beat him on certain holes. For sure. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I thought you meant. Yeah. And also, not so much because, like, I've just become cold. I've become cold to the point I didn't even realize it. My best friend and his wife are having a kid. Her son is his stepson, and he didn't think he could have kids because of personal problems. And she has had problems keeping a child past a few weeks. Hold on a second, Doba. And they told me, and I was super excited, and they were like, "We're definitely gonna have it, this time. It's healthy, it seems fine." And I was super excited. I'm like, "Sweet, yeah, Mike's gonna have his own kid. He's never thought he would be able to." And when they almost had one, it was a miscarriage, and yeah, my best friend, he's gonna do it. And, externally, it ended up, I said something, and I'm like, "Hey, by the way, I'm super excited, still, whatever." And his wife was like, "Oh, you didn't seem fazed by it." I'm like, "I'm sorry," because my response was just like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And we were talking about it, and I was just kind of curt, like, not curt, but just like, "Yeah, this is pregnancy. Pregnancy is like this," and just very matter of fact. And I was just kind of cold, not mean at all, just cold, not externally excited, but I was like, "No, like, I'm the most stoked about this as I've been stoked in a very long time." Yeah, buddy! I cannot believe I did that. Anyway, I do not stream on Sunday or Monday. I stream at 1 hour and 45 minutes ago, Tuesday through Saturday. Sometimes I'll do a weekend stream. This weekend, probably not. I will also say, if you look down in the description or on my community page, there is link to my other channel, which is now called Drumming Defiance. I do drum covers on there, and I just put up a new cover of Miss Murder by AFI. I definitely messed up, so I do my own style. I take my own interpretation, which is a very free-form in the moment style of playing, where like each chorus on the drums might be kind of different, type thing. But at the beginning of Miss Murder, there's like this ding 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 on the hi hat, and I recorded like 4 times, and I forgot to do it every time, so I said fuck it. I'm leaving it that way. By the way, Doba, it looks like you remembered to like. Thank you so much. I think you said that already. If you did, and that's on me for forgetting that you said so, well, then you got thanked twice, so I guess it's fine. Probably not relaxing and sleeping. Probably doing drum cover. Actually, I'm gonna try to get 3 more drum covers out this weekend because I didn't do enough for so long. Moofish disconnected. I win. Feels bad. Yeah, probably drumming most of the weekend. This is how I know you like. Because I have the screen in front of me that no longer says 5 likes, but it says 6 likes. So somebody liked. And I didn't remember if you had already said that you liked earlier or not. But no, I guess it doesn't specifically tell me that you liked. Oh, I see 6 likes, not 7. Well, cool. 7 likes is really good. My most likes on a stream, I think, ever has been 12. I'm so famous. This is about the most chat I've ever had to stream, except for a very brief period at the beginning of the year, but that went sideways. And I didn't let those people stay in the chat anymore. But I do that very rarely. When I first saw This Is How You Know I Liked, part of it was behind the fucking stupid thing at the bottom right on the computer. And I was like, I read it as This Is How You Know I Like It, and I was like, that sounds very suggestive. This is the whole I was talking about earlier. You weren't here yet, Doba. But, then I was saying I don't think it'll be in the tourney because it's not fair. Most people... Help. Well, help. What's up, Chaliotes? I saw you on the server. I don't know if you... I don't remember chatting with you much. If we chatted much, I'm so sorry that I forgot. But welcome back. I know I saw you on the server. You hate yourself. Why do you hate yourself? Also, were you saying help in response to something I said? Because like I said, there's enough delay and I talk so much that I don't know if you're responding to me in some way or if that's unrelated. I'm also probably too far to help, but if I can help, I can try to help. I will try to help. Not just can. Anyone can try to help. Can, as opposed to... Anyway, whatever. Y'all are smart enough to know what I'm saying. Look up. I'm looking up right now. Look up in comments. This is how you know I liked. Look at the likes. 7 likes. Well, help. The notifications don't always go through, by the way. So, that's why I told you the schedule. Oh, you're also 47. Okay. I thought that when I saw you on Discord, you were 47. I remembered. Well, I appreciate it, man. It's cool to have you in here twice. That actually is super good, yeah. Thanks. You know, like, you guys, and I'll go ahead and include Doba in here in this statement because you say you're gonna stick around already. But you guys, you know, you already know my background and Chan. What? Jesus Christ, child. I don't know if you're actually a child, but I call everyone child until I know they're at least 24. Oh. Yeah, you were saying you were helping? Is that what you meant by help? I thought you were asking for help. Yeah, I mean, if you have like 5 or 6 alternate accounts. What I was saying though is you guys and like Dean's here all the time. You know, if I ever start getting at all, it's gonna be because of people that actually stick around that know. Because y'all, all three of you, you two and Dean know. I mean, you obviously just learned Doba, but you know my history and my background, and you're like, yep, I'm sticking around. It's fine. I mean, not fine in a fine sense, but you're not like, nah, fuck you, pedophile. Which is legally what I'm considered I guess technically legally in a pedophile because she was 13. Yeah, that was some bullshit too. I was in the sleep. I was asleep. You're gonna get my likes to at least 20? Fuck yeah, I wish I could give you something for it. I tell you what, if I ever get to the point that I can do any sort of giveaways... No, you know what? If you join the Discord and you regularly do shit and help me with my likes like that, I might have something for you. Not to be too solicitous, but I'm saying that... And yeah, you... that's super cool, but I think for right now, anyone putting that much work, I'm gonna... And people solicit rewards all the time. Anyway, people putting that much effort into helping me do better on the channel. I've got a bunch of games on Humble Bundle that I'm not gonna use, and I will give some of those for help like that. I'll give the keys out. You don't have Discord? Man, I'm only on Discord. That would be... I mean, you don't have to join my Discord to do that, obviously. Why don't you have Discord? Now I know you're only 13. I don't know. I have noticed that most people over 20 have a Discord account. I mean, to be fair, it's never normal the way that you typed that. I don't know if you meant to type that the way that it reads. And to be fair, it was not said that I raped anybody. I was molested in my sleep, and it was written down as child molestation first degree. And... Hold on. Let me get started on this whole... the accusation on paper was that I briefly touched her breast over her shirt. You know what? When my friend's mom got home, and woke me up by screaming at her to get off of me because her hand was down my pants while I was asleep, and I pushed her off of me. Yes, my hand may have landed on her boob, or whatever you want to call a flat chest. They said the word breast, so fuck it, it was a breast. But, one, there's supposed to be sexual intent for that conviction. And obviously there wasn't. And two, I don't give a fuck if I punched her in the tit when I pushed her across the room off of me. I do not have remorse if I hit her tit when I pushed her. Yes, that's the other thing is... So the prosecution got her to say that I did all sorts of shit that obviously... They got her to say that I, like, choked her and made her do stuff and whatnot. And say all that, and then say that my buddy that I was there hanging out with came in the room and got me off of her. Obviously they couldn't get that all figured out to try to prove that because they didn't actually accuse me of all that. But, he made a statement to a detective that I never got told existed, until much, much later, that none of it was true. He never came in the room or heard her scream and got her off of me, which obviously it's not true. But the way I'm talking about it, I would say that. But, and a detective sent that to a prosecutor. The prosecutor sent that to my attorney, and I never saw it. And what was decided about it without my knowledge was that that was not admissible in court because saying that this girl lied would re-victimize her. Now, that means that because she's 13, she can't lie about whatever she says happened. That means I'm guilty of anything she says before any sort of jury has been selected, before we did any sort of evidentiary hearing, because whatever she says is the truth because we can't say that she lied. So if she's not capable of lying, I was guilty from that moment. And the only reason it's on me is because she's under 14. If she had been 14, she could have been trying to fuck me and I'd been like, yeah, let's fuck, and it would have been perfectly above board. I was fooling around with my friend's sister and it was perfectly above board. I mean, I would never fool around with my friend's little sister. That would be wrong. Not because of her age so much as because it's my friend's little sister. Though, to be fair, I met her first at overnight church thing, and it was snowing because it was New Year's Eve thing, and she was like, her and her sister, who's 12, I think, were like, hey, let us have our mom give you a ride home. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And their mom was like, hey, I gotta get home and get ready for work first, then can I give you a ride home? Or no, she was gonna... That's what happened. She was gonna give me... And this isn't when all this shit happened. This is just how I met them. She said, let me take you home on the way to our place. And, yeah. Not to mention, if a grown woman has sex with a 14-year-old boy, that boy's just gonna be congratulated. That woman's not gonna be prosecuted of a goddamn thing. But anyway, so she went straight to their house by instinct, and she's like, oh shit, I forgot to take you home. When it's done snowing, do you mind walking? Can you stay here? Because I have to get to work, you know. I know we just met, but the girls like you seem like you're not going to cause a problem. And in fact, they're trouble, so do you mind just chilling with them and watching them for a while anyway? I'm like, sure. And the 14-year-old had already been expressing that she was attracted to me by then anyway, so I wasn't on bullshit. That was all legally above board and everything. So that turned into a relationship. And then it was their friend that started coming over. I started watching them after school. Her mom didn't know we were dating at the time. She was just like, you're watching my daughters after school? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure of watching your one daughter. I'm watching her real close. Again, whatever you may think of 19 and 14, it was legal. It was above board. I did not do anything uncouth, unconsenting, or illegal. Um, like, yeah, I'm watching her real close. And it was her friend that started coming over. And their mom even eventually told her, you can't be over. Her friend was 13. You cannot be over here while Miles is here at all, because she's always trying to climb on me and stuff. And she's like, you're gonna get him into trouble. And she came home one day from work, and Courtney I was asleep on the couch taking a nap. I think I had just come there from training with the Marines. And Courtney was on top of me with her hand down my pants, and she screamed at her. I woke up. And that's probably where the idea of saying that my buddy, came in and screamed, because, like, somebody came in and screamed at somebody. And that sort of makes me wonder, did this little fucking 13-year-old bitch, like, choke me out in my sleep and stuff, too? Did she do all the things to me that she said I did to her while I was asleep? And it's fucking disgusting that makes me guilty for it. Yeah. By the way, Kage rather than Noctuum. Noctuum actually comes from my ex-fiance who was Athena Noctuum. And it was just already the channel name. She said I could like it. Yeah, I saw that, 10 likes. It still says 9 on my end, but yeah, I appreciate it. That's super cool. But it's not 20. You said 20. I'll give you shit about it unless you hit 20 too. If I'm not 20 before I end the stream. Actually, I'm not gonna say that, because what time is it? I actually might end the stream here pretty soon, so I can't put that on you. If I don't have 20 on Tuesday, that is one of the worst spots you can go. We had a discussion, actually I think Vooper was in that discussion. Oh, that's not Vooper, that's Vapor. Oh, no Vapor. About what's really the worst thing that can happen there. And it's like going all the way around the other side of that tower. It's like, yeah, but you'd have to do that on purpose. Anyway, I might actually end the stream soon because, and this is new to you, Doba. So here's a few updates of what's coming up. 1, today or tomorrow, I'm getting a new controller because my PlayStation 5 controller is really bad. It's going bad. It won't stay charged or anything. It turned off plugged in the other day. I've got a thing for the computer that'll take basically any controller for the computer and Xbox Series S that I have. It'll take just about any major controller and a lot of off-brand ones and turn it to be read as an Xbox controller by either the Xbox or the computer. So I'm getting a Gulikit King Kong 2, which has analog sticks that are run by magnets. They're called Hall Effect joysticks, and there's basically no way, even if shit gets between the sensors, since it's magnets, it doesn't interrupt. So there's no way to have stick drift, really. So it's what I've been wanting, so my dad ordered me that. For all my problems with my family, like, sometimes they do better. Actually, my dad's recently trying harder, I think, because I've called him out so many times lately. Been like, hey, Dad, look, you've been part of putting me in this position. You have to do something about it. Dude, 15 would still be really dope. Anyway, so, I might try to go get that controller from him tonight. I might end the stream here, actually, fairly soon and try to get that. To be fair, it's been 2 hours that I've been live. It's not a terribly short time. When I have people chatting, I'm known to stream if people stick around or more people come in. Throughout, I've been known to stream for easily 8 to 12 hours, so don't worry about that either. But just because there is something going on today, I feel like 2 hours isn't too bad because I might be able to get that controller that I really need. Particularly because next there is a tournament for this coming up on April 4th that I'm taking part in. And by that point, Evan, one of the tournament organizers, who is currently ranked, what did we say? 47? Is he like rank 43? No, he's ranked. He's ranked 90 something, 93 overall. He has challenged me to get to rank 500 before the tournament. And several of the top 100 have said I definitely belong in the top 100. I just didn't play for a very long time. But on the 4th is a launch tourney because this game is still technically in early access. It's got $1,000 cash prize, which would be super, super huge for me, obviously. Oh my god. But, several of them in the top have said I belong in the top 100. And the reason that Evan wants to see me hit Challenger 1 by the tourney is because that's the end of the season. There is no way I'm gonna win the tournament. I mean, $1,000 would genuinely change my life. And there's some interesting rumors that I've heard slightly whispered. I'm gonna go ahead and not queue and finish up a little bit of chatting because I really should check on seeing if that's come in and I can go get that. If I get the controller, I'll probably stream more tonight. But I might do Flight Sim if I stream tonight. Which 47's pretty excited about, I think. Anyway, the season resets on the 4th. And there's whispers that I wasn't supposed to hear that I have zero faith in being true, so I'm not gonna repeat it all. But there's some chance that I might win, but not because I'm supposed to win, but because people want me to win, because that would genuinely change my life. And I mean, if those rumors are true, that is the most amazing gaming community that could ever exist. I suspect if it turns out to be true and that happens, then after the tournament I'll be able to ask. So, you seemed excited about the possibility of Flight Simulator, but I am gonna end the stream soon. And that would be later tonight. Because, actually, I'm working on ending it. This is kind of, oh my god, Stream Deck, quit being a piece of shit. I want to try to get that controller. So, I appreciate you guys. Doba, you're really cool. I'm glad to have you on the channel. I hope to see you a whole lot more often. Tuesdays through Saturday, like I said. I think that's gonna be 9:20 your time from what you said earlier. So I think 9:20 p.m. your time, or 21:20 if you prefer. You will fly in your own dreams and fall then. Nice! Even in my dreams, I can't fly right. I fall out of the air every time. Yeah. But earlier... Hold on. When did you come in? When you first came in... Okay. Yeah. You said 22:23, and it was 5:20 here. So that means at 21:20 your time is when I stream. Because it's 23:20 right now where you're at. Because you said 22:20 earlier. Okay. Cool, we're on board. Obviously, when I say I'm getting ready to end the stream, I'm gonna stick around and chat for a little bit. Just not terribly awful long because it's 6:30. Um, Actually, I'll go ahead and try to call my dad and see. Oh, see if it came in. He was pretty sure it would. Oh my god, phone. Hey, I'm at a reasonable stopping point if the controller happened to have come in. Okay, well, I can be over there in a little bit. Did Matthew get the money? Yeah, he came up and got it, so he got it to you, right? Alrighty. Do you need me to? Was there anything else I was supposed to get to you? Oh, okay, that might be what I feel like I'm forgetting about. So, okay, I'm probably gonna chat with a couple of viewers for just a couple of more minutes, and then I'll head that way. All right, see ya. Bye. All right, he's gonna get the card he was letting me. So my grandmother had my gaming subscription and my Netflix on her card to help me, and part of her will was basically that he would keep that card and continue to leave that on that card, which he would now be paying. And he did that and let me put some gas and stuff on it. But the bank last month or in January, actually, he called him about an overdraft or a over or no late fee. And he's like, "How did this happen? What the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, hey, actually, we're gonna cancel that card because she's dead." And you know, even though it's in his name, they don't want to do that anymore. But he's gonna get Game Pass at least switched to a different card because I need that for this. Yeah, I see that you said something. I'm looking at it. Sorry. If I win your league in football, okay, you're gonna have to explain what you mean. Also, 47, I apologize. We were just talking about the time where Doba lives. It might be easier for them to explain it to you. What is your league in football and how am I playing? I assume maybe you don't mean real life football because we're on opposite sides of the pond. I'm hoping my delay is not too bad because my dad does want me to come get that soon. I just, I want to find out what you mean. Did I turn my mic off? I don't think so. Oh, if you win. Okay, so here's the key thing. I filled in because you typed "so if win my league," which I could mentally correct the spelling of league. But there was a word missing between if and win, and I replaced it with you instead of I. So rather myself instead of you Doba. So if you win your league, you'll gift me £10. That's dope. To be clear about that, just so you know, I do have two links to donate through. I do not know how stream elements work, but I also know some people are not comfortable making donations like that through paypal.me, but I don't know any other way to donate right now because I can't do Patreon or anything because you gotta be a little ways bigger than this channel to do that. I got a little while before they'll accept me on Patreon. Um, my preference, if people that want to donate are cool with it, is to donate through PayPal, simply because I know how to use it. It's set up as a PayPal IME, mostly for donations and payments for tarot readings and stuff. So it's secured through PayPal as a transaction that, like, hey, I'm paying a company, I might end up needing a refund or anything. It's a secure transaction on PayPal. I know that for sure. All right. Well, you have a wonderful night. I am so glad you came by. You're really cool. 47. If you give me 500 euros, I think that one is euros. Um, I'll change the world. I'll make the world a better place. That's my promise to you. Okay, I gotta get off here, man. Doba, thanks again for being new. Thanks for being cool. 47, always thanks for being cool. Dean, I know you're gonna watch all of this later because you're fucking insane. You're fucking awesome. Let me know if you wanna get a moderator position. I'll see everyone on Tuesday. Deuces.